well, I got chicks calling over there. So, yeah, I'm gonna wander back over there. Phew, huge slice. Wonder if he's not going to go a different direction. Oh, I see. Well, that's a good question. There's one over there, I think.
So obviously this is one of the Fs. We figured this is
Yeah.
She looks pretty big.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
They're all pretty decent size. I mean, the little guy is definitely quite a bit smaller than the others, but the females are huge.
And that's F3, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I just see something down there.
Oh, down she goes.
So, my dad passed in 2003.
Uh-huh.
Made a move to Cincinnati. But if he was still alive, he would be over here every day. Except when he wasn't fishing.
Yeah.
But after he retired from Cornell, he ran his own birding group tours. So they went all over the world.
That would be pretty awesome thing to do, right?
So I got introduced to birds in middle school and got to go birding with Peter Kello. That was really a lot. It was very special. What helped develop my love for birds. And at that time, Cornell was doing the peregrine breeding program.
Yeah.
And the lab was a small building, and there was a Quonset hut across the street.
Yeah. No, I know there was a period of time, and when you think about the lab now, I mean, there was a period of time when it was like almost going out of business.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, well, they were, because they were off campus and they weren't politically real well connected with the university.
Right.
It was kind of an offshoot. One thing that helped, so my dad took over Cornell Alumni University in its infancy and built it into the program it is now. And one of the things they started doing was developing off-site education programs. Very early on, he did it with a lab. He was a fly fisherman. And he became a bird watcher when he wasn't catching fish.
Yeah, I see.
Because he would see all these birds in the streams and stuff.
So your dad was associated with Alumni Affairs?
Yeah, he was in the development office originally. Well, they always kind of was associated with the development office, but he really built CAU into what it is now. So I got exposed to all those programs. Carl Sagan lecturing in the summertime. Peter Kellogg before he passed and retired. Charlie Smith was not the current Charles. Charlie Smith was a graduate student when he started with birding groups all over the world.
Sounds like a great heritage.
Yeah.
So why don't you come and say hi to folks?
Okay. Hello, folks. we haven't really quite figured out what she's pecking at, but she seems to be entertained by something.
So this is Mid. Mid's here with us this morning.
So that's why I can figure out where things are when I make maps, even though I have to relabel a couple of them.
Right. Right.
But unfortunately, I missed most of the season this year because I've been crazy busy for work.
Right. Well, the maps are great along the street.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a little bit ambiguous when you start to move back toward Furnos. It like this tree, that tree, third tree back, and stuff like that.
Those were done in less than an hour.
Yeah, I know.
Whereas over the last couple of years, I actually spent a bunch of time and did it. But when they decided to move back to the old nest, I was like, oh wow, I better do something. And I'd really only gotten back online a few days before they. So I think it was that Saturday afternoon. I'm like, I'm gonna make a map, and I had so many other things to do. I was only back home for a few days. What is she eating?
Hang on a second, let me see if she's focus.
Is she?
She could be bugging. Is she eating bugs? Okay.
So I stopped by to look. In fact, I saw the Cliff Hawks.
Did you?
The day before yesterday. Stopped on the bridge. Well, I didn't park on the bridge, but they were soaring down, kind of
down below the falls.
Yeah, kind of the right of the falls.
Yeah, in the bowl.
Right. One of the adults came up and soared up high.
Beautiful.
I also, this my son says, the old Sphinx Head tomb, which used to be Sagan's house. Somebody said that's condemned. My son said that house is abandoned. 900 right there on the corner.
Oh, you mean Sagan's house?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was condemned.
That's what my son said. I want to look into it because that. I've never been in. I was in the house he built before that. I had left town already when he built that house.
Mm-hmm.
But Sphinx Head, actually, my dad was in Sphinx Head when he was at Cornell.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't maintain the property taxes. I had already left it at that point, but they sold that building to him. There was a huge controversy when he built it because a lot of people thought it shouldn't be built and all that.
Yeah.
Sagan there was a love-hate relationship among the staff and him.
Yeah.
But I always thought it was just a cool place for a house. It must have an awesome view. And I figured, well, if whoever was living there, if you develop a relationship with him, there's property line kind of goes just underneath the edge of the bridge there. I was wondering if there's just one. We just took off.
Yep.
That you'd be able